Hey, how's it, this the foundation coming at you with a, I guess you call them prediction video. You know, I'll just be picking the divisions on who I think gonna win the divisions. Not gonna give records out. I'll just, you know, just go by things like that, and it's not gonna be full on analytic like, oh, stats this, stats that. I'm just gonna go by how I feel and how matchups goes and stuff like that. But yeah, first I'm gonna start with the AFC and NFC South. AFC South, gotta show some love to the local boy, you know, Marcus Mariota from Hawaii. I think they're gonna finish last. I don't like saying that, but I think that it's not as talented on either side of the ball enough yet. They're gonna be a physical running team, offensive team, you know, and I think Marcus Mariota is gonna, you know, turn some heads this year. But I just don't think they have that kind of firepower this yet. And on the defensive side, you know, I mean, this team is gonna be a fighting team. That's one thing is gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be kind of like they're gonna be one of those teams that spoils. Is gonna spoil somebody's playoff hopes. You know. So yeah. DeMarco Murray, you know, he looks revitalized. I mean, he wants to probably prove that it's wasn't just the Cowboys' offensive line, you know, and it was the Eagles that screwed him. But and also, you know, having drafting the kid Henry. Henry surprised me. I knew he was straight line fast. I just didn't know that he would be as quick as I thought he would be. But you know, like having that being said, they're gonna be a team that's gonna be like, they're gonna be grinding, and you know, unless you have an explosive offense, you know, it might, or a very optimistic defense. You know, this is gonna be one of those teams that you're gonna be in for a fight. Yeah, but I still get them finishing last. Third, I get to finish the Indianapolis Colts. You know, and it's kind of sad to say too, because you know, Andrew Luck, you know, he's been the face. I mean, almost becoming the face of the league in a way. But you know, their offensive line really, you know, is horrible. I mean, you know, they tried to address it, but you know, they didn't have any guys that's established, that you know, that they could hang their hat on, kind of guys. So you know, he's gonna do what he does. You know, if he can get that, you know, luck magic again, you know, or best be luck, you know, he's gonna have to pull a lot of games out. And because the defense too, I mean, Chuck Pagano's, you know, is his signature, and you know, he's kind of let them down. I mean, they've been okay, but they haven't been like, you know, what Chuck Pagano kind of defense kind of thing. So yeah, I get them finishing third. You know, if it was last, I mean, if it was a couple of things going on, I would probably put him second, but I don't know. I just gonna put him above the next team, Jacksonville Jaguars. Greg Bortles look like he's finally coming into his own. He gets some great playmakers on the outside. Running game is above average. I'm not gonna say great, or I'll say good. A good running game. And then you're gonna have the comparisons with with Ramsey and Ezekiel Elliott. I'll put that to the rest again. You know, Zeke is my guy. But you know, they're gonna have some good guys. I don't think they're gonna make the wild card, but I do think that they're gonna be just on the outside looking in. And they might have a winning record and still miss the playoffs. Again, probably going to a tiebreaker kind of thing. Then you know, the Houston Texans, I see them winning 2 years in a row. You know, They have some playmakers on the outside. Lamar Miller. They gave him a lot of money. He was one of the most sought out free agents out there. Javon County. He looks like he's ready to finally make his imprint or impact. And then JJ Watt coming back. That's what's gonna be too, is how he comes back from his injury. But Hopkins and Fuller, they have a lot of playmakers on. Oh yeah, going back to the defense, Johnson, one guy I was eyeing up. If it wasn't for Jones, I was thinking of Kevin Johnson. Could have been a guy too. But yeah, with Osweiler, they paid him a lot of money, but all he has to, he is gonna have to make some plays, but all he has to do is not crash it, and they're gonna be a very good team, in my honest opinion. But yeah, so yeah, that's the AFC division, South. Now in the NFC, I get the Saints coming in last. I don't know what it is. I cannot put my finger on it. I just think that they're missing some things in there. I know the defense has been the problem, but it's something else. It's gonna be like they're gonna be in games where you go, wow, that was an exciting game, 35-41 or something like that. And there gonna be some games like, what the hell, the offense went. And it looks like they're struggling it looks like they want to be a team that runs the ball again, but they don't know how to convert into that way, kind of thing. So yeah, I think they're just going to finish last. Then I got Atlanta Falcons. They still look like they, struggle in the red zone. With Julio Jones though, he's a game changer. So you cannot, he might be able to pull out some games on his, just get like with what his name, Matt Ryan, just get in the ball. Defensively, with all those turnovers in the red zone, they're good enough to get by, but they're not good if you keep on missing opportunities like a field goal or something like that. You got to give them something. Then it goes to Tampa Bay. I think is on the rise. Winston, it surprised me with his maturity. He looked like he's starting to take over that team as the leader. Doug Martin, one of my favorite players out there. Evans, solid player. The guy that made Johnny Manziel, by the way, not the other way around. He made Johnny Manziel. And the defense is gonna be solid. Not great, but solid. And I think they're going to be another team that, just because of a tiebreaker, they might get screwed. They might be looking outside, looking in. And finally, finally you get the NFC champs. What more can you say than other than they have the least amount of questions on their team? They don't have, they're coming back with better, with their wide receiver Calvin Benjamin, but their defense is still rock solid. So nothing more, nothing less for them. They're probably gonna be one of the teams to be in the chance for the home field advantage. So anyway, that's my video. I'll probably do the NFC and AFC South, West tomorrow. All right, Paniella boys, go Cowboys.